pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Don't pop the balloon.
Let's bring out our next real one.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. 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 I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see? Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. The other girls poppin', they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection. Girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Need the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. 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 Pop the balloon. I'll give you the life that you always dreamed. In New York and some jets, like a football team. You're gonna get quality time, plus some words of affirmation. It's all on my dime. Gives an access service at any destination. Just don't pop the balloon, and we'll both be okay. You'll be my boo, and I will be your babe. Now it's down to me and you, and you still got your balloon. And that can only mean one thing, and this is just the beginning.
I'm so glad you didn't pop, girl.
Thank you that you did not pop.
I'm so happy that you didn't pop.
I'm so glad that you did not pop.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon.
you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Oh my goodness. I started a little early on you. I don't know if you were ready for that. Welcome this wonderful evening, this illustrious evening where we are ready to help real ones find real ones. I wanted to start early, very early at that, because I have some updates. I have some updates to give you, but I want to wait until a few more people are in the house. Let me know if you can hear me. Comment and tell me if you can hear your dear pointer. It is a Thursday evening, and it's our evening. It's our time to shine, our time to help real ones find real ones. And you know what's so exciting? You haven't seen it in quite a while. It is a real one, real time. We have some seniors. Yes, we did all that we can to help older woman and man find their real one this evening. But before that, I wanted to start a little early. We may get some special updates from some wonderful individuals. I actually have a heartbreaking update to a degree, nothing crazy, don't want to scare you. Just about a connection, of course, nothing too, your dear pointer will always be here for you. But it was quite sad. It was quite sad because it's funny how things can change so quickly. You can be doing backflips, and within 24 to 36 hours, you can be shedding thug tears. So anything can happen when you're dealing with a real one. But I want to make sure that you are subscribed. Hit the bell. We're getting closer and closer to our goal of 200,000 subscribers. I can't believe we are so close, on the precipice of reaching our goal. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you get updates each and every day. Even if you already saw an episode and it's a little clip that we cut out to post, hey, give it a like. Give it a like. It wouldn't hurt to like it. It really wouldn't. I have it pinned. I need some dinner tonight. Please, I beg you. So if you can, hook a brother up. I got PayPal. PayPal.me/JMPointer. PayPal.me/JMPointer. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. You know Pointer though ain't too proud to beg. And you know it. And then, of course, Cash App. How dare we? How dare we act like Cash App is not doing it big with a simple $sign? And the last talk show, you can get in what you need just like that. So make sure you please support your dear pointer. And then, hey, some of you don't have Cash App or PayPal, but you got Venmo. So Venmo's always appreciated. Please support your dear pointer. Help me get some din. Okay. The update I have, well, let me just make sure I do my job. I'm sorry. I get a little excited because I see some wonderful people logging on and ready to participate. But if you want your comment read aloud, make sure you put some seasoning on it. It's even more effective for a more larger shout out, a more monumental shout out, to send it on the Cash App, the Venmo, or the PayPal. Believe it or not, YouTube takes a large cut. They take a large cut of your dear pointer's money, the money that you said, the money that you blessed me with. They take a pretty whopping percentage. And by the time I get to McDonald's after taxes and YouTube takes their cut, I'm looking at not even a full small fry. I'm looking at half of a small fry. And that just is disheartening. And it hurts. It hurts. It really does. Okay. Well, hopefully someone's going to bless your boy. Hopefully someone's going to bless your boy. But I've got some updates. I've got some updates that I have to share with you because it's quite disappointing. Quite disappointing. Well, I want to refresh your memory. Some of you saw one of my favorite connection check-ins recently. So let me show you the connection that I'm referencing. You remember it if you are a faithful, real one that supports the show. Let's show you.
Have any kids?
I do.
How many?
1.
Age?
8.
Sex?
Girl.
Okay. The relationship with her?
Almost definitely.
Okay. Is she at home or co-parent?
She's with, I co-parent with her mother.
Okay. Now, how does that work for y'all?
That's how it has to work right now.
Okay. Is that a
relationship?
That negatively, it just means that, actually I have full custody.
Oh.
I give her mother,
Oh, so you the primary caregiver.
Yes.
Oh, awesome. I can step back. Yeah.
Oh, do you like that? That works for you?
Yeah.
Oh.
He got to,
pull up. Okay, step next to me. Okay, she's feeling it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, if he said he in charge, he in charge.
Wow. Well, let me ask my question. Do both of you feel it could be a real one connection?
Yes.
I do.
Clap it up for them. We got a real one connection here in Philadelphia. Wow. Okay, take that mic. I love it. Okay, y'all go. Go plan the first date at Maggiano's. She'll get a little food. Yeah, very good. Step off that way. Very good. We love to see it. No, go. Your heart goes on that way, like Celine Dion said. Okay, very good. He the man. Yeah, it could have been such a beautiful thing. We have the two right here looking at each other in the eye, saying yes, indeed, I want to connect with this wonderful individual. Well, I'm going to read something to you, and you're going to read it for yourself. Okay, let me. The connection check-in happened. Some of you remember the connection check-in happened, and they were, as you saw, there were some. Well, let's just keep it real. Jermaine dropped the ball, as he admitted. Jermaine dropped the ball and did not reach out to this lovely lady like he should have. And whatever the excuse is, he said something with work and promotion. And of course, Pointer's been promoted for every year since we started this show 6 years ago. But that doesn't mean that you can't send the queen a text. Like, hey, girl, I got promoted. Celebrate with me. That's a reason to celebrate. And that could get her to join the celebration wagon rather early. So you saw the connection check-in, hopefully. And it ended with this. It ended with them stating that they would connect. It ended with them saying, hey, let's meet up. Jermaine is in Philadelphia. Shelly's in Baltimore. They said it's about a 2-hour drive or something like that, a little less than 2. And they were supposed to set something up. Okay, now this is what happened after the show. I'm just keeping it real because, hey, I'm Pointer and I'm going to keep it real. After the show, Jermaine was like, hey, can I talk to you after the show, Pointer? I was like, oh, sure. What's up? He wanted some money. He wanted some money to take the queen out on the date. He wanted some moolah because we do sponsor dates, and I told him, brother, like Pointer been getting scammed. We'll be talking about that rather soon, too. So people will just come on, perhaps for money. I don't know, perhaps for attention, whatever the case. And, Pointer, out of my own hard-earned money, that's why I'm asking y'all, please hook your boy up. Please, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Give Pointer some money back to recover from these L's that I have been taking, trying to help real ones find their real ones out of my own money. No one else is doing it like Pointer, by the way. But at any rate, we sponsored the date. Send them 50 straight up within seconds. Okay, I want to help you go on this date. Shelly's a beautiful woman. You are doing it big, single father, still showing respect to single mom. All the good things, folks, all the great things that should have been happening. But this is the text that Pointer received. This is the text that Pointer received, and it is heartbreaking for me because all I want to do is help real ones connect. But this is the text that I received. I'll read it to you for those that may be driving on the road. I know you want to see Pointer in my illustrious hair, but just listen in. Great day, Mr. Pointer. I'm no longer interested in going out with Jermaine. His lack of interaction is a major turnoff. Besides, he lied during the interview. Although I didn't mention it, I was willing to overlook. When he returns what you sponsored, I'll take myself on a solo date to Maggiano's. LOL. Take care. And it hurts. And it hurts so much. And it's so hurtful. So hurtful to see people take advantage of their dear Pointer and, so ready to send money, so ready to help real ones find their real one. And when you get a message like this, it pops your balloon every single time. It is a heartbreaker at that. And then I don't know what the lie was. And I don't like gossip. Even this is not gossip time. This ain't tea time. This ain't me trying to, disparage anyone. But it's just what happened. It's just what transpired. The facts are the facts. No ifs, ands, or maybes. So I don't know what the lie was. From what I can imagine, maybe, I don't know. I'd have to read into it. I'd have to get Shelly on the line. And she's not available at the moment. So all I'm saying is, look, real ones don't lie. Don't lie. Brother, if he just needed some money, I could have sent the brother some money. I don't know what the lie was, but I do want to speak to his lack of interaction. Now, that's major. Lack of interaction is major. And as we think about what a relationship requires, it requires communication. When people say communication is key, it's a cliche, but it is true, baby. Communication is everything when it comes to establishing a real one connection. So if you're not going to talk, then don't connect in the first place. So if you're not going to help the real one find a real one and want to pursue them, don't even get it started. But I feel that some people, in the words of the illustrious Denzel Washington, they like to have the mindset of, I'm leaving here with something. So some just, hey, they don't care. That's like, hey, I don't care what's going on. I ain't going to have the homies see this all over the world. and be like, oh, I was on Pointer, the best show on YouTube, and I didn't leave with something. They want to leave with something. They want to leave with something. So that was quite disappointing. But hey, I just pray that Jesus will bless your boy Pointer and see what happens. And what would have made more sense, I don't know if our dear Shelly sent him a message like this saying, I no longer care to interact. Maybe she just ghosted him. But I think it would have been mature to be like, hey, well, you know what, Pointer? Here's your money back because she ghosted me or she's not responding or, whatever the case. But I don't know. You know how I have to frame it, folks? I have to frame it. I have to frame it as this. Maybe some brothers just need some money. That's how I got to frame it. And then I got to frame it as, well, Lord, am I doing my part? Am I doing my part to help the needy? That's how I have to frame it. That's the only way. Because if not, Pointer would be given the 2-piece no biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Virtually, of course, virtually. But it was not pleasant. It was not awesome. It was disappointing. But hey, that's what happens in this world of real ones. And you know, there's so many other real ones that come on the scene all the time. And what do you do? What do you do except keep it true? What do you do except keep it true? So all Pointer can do is keep helping real ones find real ones, and we see what happens. But yeah, that broke my heart. And hey, if there's any wonderful single real ones watching that are in the age range that Shelly wants to date, we tagged her Instagram on the episode. Hey, talk to her. Talk to her. Beautiful woman, looking for intentional love, looking for an intentional real one. So why not talk to her? Why not talk to her? Slide in the DMs and do your thing. And just so y'all know, Pointer is maybe y'all gonna think I'm a fool for this one, maybe. But I even, without getting the money back from that gentleman, I still sent Shelly some money for her Maggiano's date. Yeah. And the money for the cookies. Yeah. So that's, and y'all are helping that happen. So that's why, return unto Pointer what he's distributed to the masses and, help a brother get some dinner. Because $, the last talk show is the Cash App, and we would appreciate if you were helping out your dear Pointer. We really would. Yeah, we were supposed to have another real one come on, but I'm hoping it's not someone else taking money from me and not in the right way. I see one of my kings have logged on for the 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard show. Envy Bird, that's one of my main brothers. We're about to have a great time. I don't want to spoil anything yet, but as I told you, folks, we have more mature, more seasoned individuals on this evening, and I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because I haven't seen that brother in almost a year. So I'm excited to catch up virtually, and we got some beautiful queens calling in just about 13 minutes. So you just keep holding tight. Well, without any delay. So that was one connection checking in on that connection. Make sure again that you bless your dear Pointer with a little something to get something to eat. Now we got to talk about a virtual one where this brother was supposed to call in. If you were tuned in last week, you might have remembered a couple that had connected, and it was a gentleman that was expressing some thoughts on his relationship with his parents and kind of the dynamic of Asian families that as a black man, I'm not very familiar with, but he was enlightening us. And then there was an Asian queen who was enlightening us. Oh, my Lord, man. Y'all, I forgot about that, too. I just got too much to share with y'all. It ain't even tea. It ain't gossip. It's just what's happening in the world of real one dumb. Because some of these people are literally connecting for the moolah baby. So that's why, especially on these virtual formats, we're going to slow down on that. We're just going to slow down a little bit and be like, hey, if you ain't really about it, then you ain't about it. Okay. But at any rate, the gentleman, and then he matched with the young lady that was at a comedy club. Comment and tell me if you remember what transpired last week. Comment if you remember that one real one connection with that gentleman that was speaking of the Asian family dynamic and the young lady that was in the comedy club that it was kind of hard to hear. Comment and let me know, because then I want to tell you a follow-up on that, perhaps, just give you a little info. The brother was supposed to call in, but hey, again, maybe somebody is, taking Pointer's money and not doing what it's supposed to do. And that's a heartbreaker. It really is. So let me know last week's connection. And then I want to give you an update. Yeah. I'm excited for our show. I just wanted to get on early, y'all. Wanted to get on early and see what happened. Okay, well, let me give you all the rundown then. Let's see. Bam, bam. We're going to move that. Well, this couple right here. This couple right here. If you remember them, they were on the live last week. They were both in New York. That was not intentional, but we were just trying to help real ones find real ones. And wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. They met up. And this gentleman is the one that sent me the picture. But okay, I don't want to expose too much yet, so I'll be nice. But they met up, and he sent me the picture. And he said, yes, we met up. Hey, Pointer, we met up, but I don't think there'll be a second date. And that is not inherently bad. That's not inherently bad for a variety of reasons, because you don't know what transpired. I don't know what happened on the first date. The brother was supposed to call in, but he broke Pointer's heart, as many people are doing these days. So I'm not sure. And as some of you know, they were sending some money. So again, but they met up, which is what I like. They met up. That is not AI. I hope not. Let's see. Is that AI? Okay, don't look like it. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's AI. I can't really tell. I don't know if that's AI or not. But he said they met up. I do have to take people at their word sometimes. So if they did meet up, which I believe they did, you know what I said? I'm so terrible. You know what I did? I'm a terrible person. I said, if you meet up, because, okay, I don't want to get specific, but someone of the two in that picture said, hey, you said you'd sponsor the date. How do we get more money? What's going on here? Do people really want love, or do they just want the money? What's going on? What's going on, man? Do they just want dear Pointer's money? I don't know. And it's not fair to those that actually do connect, because then I give them money. Is that fair? Is that ethical? I don't know. So it's very difficult for me. It's very difficult to establish these things in a reasonable fashion. So I'm just trying to make it happen, folks. But anyway, for whatever reason, that gentleman in the photo that you see said he doesn't think there's going to be a second date. I don't know. I don't know what transpired. I want to talk to them, though, and figure out what happened and maybe get some more info as the time goes by, because that's really, really disheartening to help real ones find real ones. And I wouldn't want the money back. They did meet up. I don't know if any money was spent. I don't know if it was literally like, hey, I don't know what's going on in these DMs. Some people have some ulterior motives, like, hey, he said he'll send this amount of money, so why don't you do this and I do that, so then we can get this money, and then that's it. I don't know. I don't know, folks. All I know is, please. So as you know, if you crunch the numbers, if you do a little mathematics right now, you're going to see Pointers spent a good amount of money in the last few days trying to help real ones find real ones. So if you can return some of that back to your dear Pointer, then maybe, hey, who knows? Maybe tonight I'm going to take a chill, though. I'm going to calm down tonight. And if we did some real one connections, I'm going to have to see some time go by. I'm going to have to see some weeks go by in order to be like, okay, now we can throw some money your way. Now we can help you kind of rebuild that connection and refinance your investment into a date. So make sure you support your dear Pointer. Throw a little Venmo, Cash App, PayPal your dear Pointer's way. And that would be greatly appreciated. It really would. It really would if we're just keeping it real. As we get ready to transition in just 7 minutes, we do want to discuss one of the most fun episodes that has dropped recently. Dang, we're getting closer and closer. We got a great episode dropping tomorrow, too. If you love your seniors, it's kind of been a celebration of seniors these past few days, because you're getting another seniors episode tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Yes, Pointer's not going to let you down. Always trying to make you smile, never frown. So let's see if I can show you a few snippets of what happened last week. And then at 6 o'clock on the dot, I've got some wonderful real ones calling in, and they're ready to participate and hopefully find her real one. So hopefully, real ones are actually meeting up. But I want to talk about what happened in Columbus, Ohio. Maybe one of the contenders who was on that episode in person will be virtual tonight. You never know who's going to be a person of their word. That's a whole other sermon. So let's see what is going down with Columbus, Ohio. This was quite the experience. Some crazy questions were asked by these real ones. Let's just look at a few moments. One of the highlights that was going viral. And then
My name is Yvonne. I'm 60 years old. I live in Columbus, Ohio, and I'm looking for a real one.
Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon. Don't pop, pop, pop. Pop the balloon.
My name is Ricky. I'm 55. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, and I am looking for a real one.
My name is Sonia Paisley. I'm 58 from Columbus, Ohio, and I'm looking for a real one.
I see the way you are looking at me. Baby, is it true? You like what you see?
Hi, my name is Penny. I'm 60 years old from Columbus, and I'm looking for a real one.
Be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Don't pop, pop, pop.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of A Real One. Pointer, I'm excited, elated, and ecstatic because what's about to happen today has never been done before in the history of dating shows. I am in the lovely state of Ohio. And let me get more specific. I'm in the wonderful city of Columbus, Ohio. And it just so happens that 4 beautiful Columbus queens decided to stop by, and they are to the right of me. Ladies, how you doing today? Wonderful. I thank y'all so much for coming out. Okay, you look lovely, you feel lovely, you even smell lovely. That's a beautiful thing. So Columbus is all right in my book. Ladies, you have hearts in your hand, okay? And that heart represents that you're open for love, you're open to find a real one. Now, you also have heartbreaking devices in your hand, okay? So these wonderful gentlemen are going to come on out, and if you don't like what you see and you don't like what you hear. All right, let's skip ahead to one of the crazy parts. Now, I haven't even discussed, see, your boy Pointer is getting crazy. Okay. You remember this part.
It doesn't have to be around sexual so much. But while I'm asking that, what does the D do?
What does what?
The D. You don't know what the D is?
What does it do? Anything you want it to do.
Wow, is that the right?
What it do, baby?
Is that the right answer?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
That was getting some views. She asked a very blatant question. We were all shocked. I was like, what? Because she was saying she don't want, for context, if you look back, it's like she wasn't asking a sexual question,
Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be around sexual.
So let's go back a little more. Very good. And I'll ask you your love language. Share your love language.
My love language is dancing, romancing, just, nothing. It doesn't have to be sexual, but kind of like just us having intimacy. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be around sexual so much. But while I'm asking that, what does the D do?
What does what?
The D. You don't know what the D is?
What does it do? Anything you want it to do.
And I wonder, did he then start to realize what the D is? Was he just answering? I don't know. Because the genuine confusion, you could see that on the face of just like, I don't know what. And then, that's, a gangster OG response to say whatever you want it to do. But, I'm glad you wouldn't ask about the dynamite. So I don't know what was going on in that queen's mind. And that's not my place to know what's going on in a 60-plus woman's mind. But I do know that, that question was not essential. That question was not essential. But you know what? Hey. Some people were commenting it is. Some people were commenting it is essential, and they said she had the right to ask. And that was one of the conversations that was going on in the comments. A bunch of people in disagreement with one another saying that was not appropriate. And then some saying, no, it is appropriate. We're all adults here. We're all adults. Some extra A on the adult, older, seasoned, been through life, been through the ups and downs. And it's like, hey, I want to know the answer to this because this is something that is important to me in a relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting, as Marvin put it, the sexual healing. Whether you are a Jesus freak under the guise of Jesus and man and wife, husband and wife, there's nothing wrong with that. And then, of course, if you are not of the flock of Jesus Christ, then of course you have free reign to pretty much do whatever you want within reason. You have to answer for it on Judgment Day. Hallelujah. But at the end of the day, either way, it is a question that she asked, and she felt solidified in asking the question. And I'm not the type. We've had some crazier questions asked. Some of you remember Snow Bunny edition. All I got to do is do this. hopefully the real ones that have been watching, they even know just from this. They know, whoa. Some crazy things have transpired on the program. In cities all over the country. We've been all over the country and we've seen some crazy things happen from day to day. It's a beautiful thing, folks. Well, we're about to meet our time. I just had to do that quick little follow up on Columbus. We got way more to talk about that we could from this episode because this guy was quite the character, Mr. Adam. We don't have time to do it because it's about to be 6 o'clock and we got to get into our primary program. But Pointer wanted to give it to you 30 minutes early just to see if you wanted a little extra insight into all that's going down in the world of real one-dom as we get ready for the primary show. Make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Hit that like button indeed for all intensive purposes. And we're getting ready. It's 6 o'clock. Let's begin with a song. And then we're going to have some real ones. Get ready to find their real one. Let's do it.
Next up to the stage, Pointer.
Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. I hear this, little mama. Now I see the way you are looking at things. Baby, is it true? You like what you see. Got a balloon in your hand, toothpick in the other. I wanna be your man. Call me Zap and Roger. Yo. Yeah. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Now the other girls popping, they don't feel like you do. I'm feeling a connection, girl, this must be Bluetooth. Don't go too far, just stay in my sight. Don't break that heart, and everything will be alright. You're here to find love, not to pop a balloon. This is heaven sent from above. Need the key to your heart, no auto-tune. I'll make you smile, bring joy to your life. If you're around for a while, you're gonna be my wife. Yo, you're gonna be my wife. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 pop the balloon. Don't pop, 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 don't pop the balloon. Don't pop it, baby. Don't pop it, baby. Don't pop it.
Dare. Don't pop the balloon. Well, welcome, folks. It's 6 o'clock on the little dot. Yeah, we always start with a song. Welcome. I'll do another quick intro, and then I have some wonderful individuals who are ready to find their real one this evening. Some you have seen before. Some of these real ones are some of my favorites, you know, as we've traveled all around the country. Still got a little more traveling to do, but we connected. We connected with some real ones, and we want them to find a real one. Hey, why not in this virtual setting? Pretty much everybody nowadays has a device where they can connect to the internet and go live and things like that. And it just so happens we love our seasoned souls. We love our seniors. We love our real ones with some experience. You love them too. You say that they are more mature sometimes, as we've seen some where it's like, whoa, what does the Yeah, what does the something do as some ask? But I mean, whatever, if you feel that's mature or not. So welcome to tonight's program. Subscribe, please. Make sure the bell is hit for notifications. Hit the like button on this live so others can chime in and have some fun. Of course, it's seniors. So if we do decide to put the link in the chat, make sure you are of that age to participate, or you are interested perhaps in an older individual, in a seasoned individual. So make sure you do that. Remember, PayPal, Cash App, all that good stuff. Please help Pointer get some dinner tonight. I'm already hungry, and we have a long way to go. So I am going to put that link in the chat just in case for those. If you're already in, like two of my favorite real ones that are here right now, I got Envy and Kim. They're already in the house. We have a few others. Sometimes people are doing their thing. So let's just see if, let's see. Give me a second, folks. Okay, we're gonna do that. Excited, folks. Excited, elated, and ecstatic for what's to come this evening, and hopefully a real one connection. We would love to see it. Why would we not? Let's see. Okay, wonderful. All right, so the dynamic of the show, folks, it is still Pop the Balloon. So of course, as I paid so much for this wonderful graphic, if it pops up, remember that balloons still do get popped. Balloons do still get popped. It is virtual, okay? So it's a little different, but it's still all in the name of Pop the Balloon. So I'm going to introduce a beautiful queen that is on this evening, and she's just going to, we're going to chop it up for a minute because I haven't seen her in quite some time. I'm talking about the lovely Kim. Kim, how you doing?
Hey, Pointer, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good, it's good to see you too. You are amazing, Kim, and I'm so happy to see you. It's been quite some time.
It's been a minute, yeah.
Right. You had some very remarkable moments. You low-key went viral in some ways after we saw you in Seattle, Washington. So why don't you share with those that may not remember, why don't you share your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do and what you're up to?
Well, my name's Kim, and I am 59 because I had a birthday since last time you saw me.
Happy birthday.
I live near Seattle, a little bit north of Seattle. I work in accounting, and I'm just living my life and doing my thing.
Beautiful. Well, we're so happy to have you
As
here,
always.
Kim. Yes. And you sure expressed your real one nature on the show. And I was just like, I love this lady. She's amazing. She's keeping it real. She's sweet. She's petite. She is a wonderful queen.
I'm tiny. Yes, I am very tiny.
You had some ideas. You were like, maybe we should do like a short queen edition. And I was like, that's a great idea. I just got to try to find, people that match that height, so, but I'm working on it, Kim. I'm working on it. Now, share with us, Kim, before we have a wonderful gentleman come on. We had other queens that were supposed to be on. One young lady was getting off work, so she's trying to hustle and get on, but share with us what makes you a real one.
What makes me a real one? I'm one of one, really. It took me a long time to really learn how to like myself. And now I really, really do. And I'm loving my life. I'm not pretending to be anything that I'm not. I know that I'm not perfect. I don't expect anybody else to be. And I would never ask anybody to be anything that I couldn't be in return.
Love that. Okay. Awesome. Now, what would you say you're looking for in a real one? What qualities do you want in your future man?
Intelligence is a big thing because I'm pretty smart. Not to brag on myself, but I am. So he has to be able to hold a conversation because I like to talk about a lot of things, and sometimes my mind goes in a million different directions. So you got to be able to keep up with me on the mental.
Yeah.
I need somebody who is self-sufficient and doing his thing and respects the fact that I'm doing mine.
Beautiful. Okay. Now, before we have our first king come on, I want you to share what are some things, Kim, as you know, in relationships, there's things that make you pop the balloon. What are some things that if you knew this about a person, heard this about a person, was dealing with them, what would make you pop the balloon?
Somebody who's way too into himself, like the dude we had in Seattle.
Don't get me started. Dang, we need to.
Yeah, I don't know where you found those guys at, Pointer, but geez.
That's Seattle. I found them in Seattle.
Somebody who they're way too into themselves. They talk about themselves all the time and don't talk about anything else. Somebody who's not really about anything, doesn't like have any life goals, doesn't have a career. You know, I love to be out and about. I love to travel. I love to do volunteer work. I love going to sporting events. I love going to concerts. I need somebody who's going to be able to keep up with me.
Yeah.
I don't want somebody who's going to sit at home on the couch and watch Netflix all day.
Yeah. Got to be up and active. What would you say you like to do for fun, Kim?
Well, a lot of the things that I just mentioned. I do a lot of volunteer work in the community.
Beautiful.
A lot of different events for a lot of different organizations. I go to concerts. I go to comedy shows. I go to theater, sporting events. I'm a huge Seahawks fan. Go Hawks. We won the Super Bowl. Woohoo.
Go Hawks.
And, you know, I like to experience life. And that looks like a lot of different things.
Yes.
I love to be entertained, love to get out and do things. I live in the most beautiful area in the entire world, in my opinion, at least in the summertime. Wintertime, maybe not so much. And I just like to be out in it as much as I can.
Yeah, I love that. I love that, Kim. Yeah, and that is some of the things that make you a real one. There's many more things. Well, I'm about ready. Let me see. I have a queen. Okay, she's saying I want to introduce the other queen before we bring the king on. He's ready, but I kind of want to pace ourselves. So, well, you know what I want to do though, if I can momentarily. You mentioned one of the kings that was on the program with you in Seattle. Okay, we never got to really check in about what you thought about.
Oh my God!
Was there any? You were such a sweetheart. You handled it with such grace. Was there a single guy? Well, okay. In my mind, there was, but was there at least one where it could have been like, okay, he's a potential real one?
You know, looking back at it after I watched the episode again, not really. No, not really.
What about the first? Okay. I actually have it loading. What about the first guy?
The first guy actually seemed nice, but I think that he matched with the right person.
Okay. Well, we'll find out about that, Kim. We got to do a connection check.
Okay, because he seemed like a nice guy. He was attractive. He had a lot going for him. But I'm not retired yet. I still work full time, and I think that could have potentially been an issue because I think he was either just retired or getting ready to. And I work from home, so I have a lot of flexibility in terms of being able to travel and do things.
Right.
But I do still work full time, and I think that could have created a problem.
Yeah. No, and I totally understand, and that's in your maturity.
And he was of the batch that was there. He was the best one.
Yeah. And we're gonna look. I'm just gonna
My name is
scroll.
Yvonne.
Look, okay, so me and Kim can look at that. Oh,
I'm
great.
70 years
Let me
old.
see if I can lower the volume. So, of course, we had beautiful queens. Let's make sure we have Kim's highlight there. Where was Kim? There we go. There's Kim right there. Okay, so Kim was there. Now, the first king that Kim mentioned out the gate was this wonderful gentleman here.
Oh God. Make him go away.
Kim, oh my gosh, you're hilarious. Okay. This other queen's trying to get in. But I mean, this was insane in my humble opinion. It just didn't seem to stop. It didn't seem to stop his
He said a lot of words, but didn't really say anything.
You preach it. Yeah, you're right. And it was just like, okay, like you said, you don't want someone that talks about themselves all the time, but this was a dynamic where he was talking about himself indirectly by not saying the best things about women.
Exactly.
And it was like, okay, like I
honestly, I don't know why I held on to my balloon as long as I did. I think I was just stunned that this guy was still just going on. And, one of the other ladies that was there was doing all the talking. So we really didn't have to say much.
And she definitely expressed how she felt about the situation, and she broke the internet still.
Oh yeah. She was awesome.
That was great. But to me, it was a great lineup of queens, and it's a dynamic I've noticed where, and I'm not going to say all, but for the most part, the queens, y'all are doing much better than the kings. Well, if I call them kings, y'all are doing a great job. You came dressed lovely, came ready to go, and the brothers just. And you know what broke my heart with him, Kim, was like he's a good looking guy. You know, he's a good looking guy. He came.
He is a good looking guy.
Yeah, and it's like
he wasn't bad.
Right.
I did notice, however, and I don't know if you can pan out or not. It looked like he was wearing a wedding ring.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, I can kind of see. Oh yeah, I see a ring. Now you know what's weird with that, Kim. I don't know if some of these brothers are married. I don't think he was married. I don't know if maybe like a. Well, he said he was never married. Remember that I was going to say widow.
Well, that doesn't mean he's telling the truth.
That's true. You are totally right. And we have had, I was just talking about it before you logged in. We've had some people do Pointer pretty wrong these past few days and trying to get my money. So you never know. But he definitely didn't get what he was seeking because none of you.
People don't do that. Don't take Pointer's money. He needs to eat.
Thank you. You heard me begging earlier. I got to eat. So this brother, okay. Now these two, okay, let's go forward. No, he was the majority of the episode. Now these two, if you remember Kim, okay, he was
really nice, but he was a really nice guy.
Yes. But the iron, I remember Miss Newman called him out for the lack of ironing.
Yeah,
and you gave some insight.
He looked like he just rolled out of bed and put on whatever was laying on the floor that day.
And I think that's a big thing with the brothers with presentation. And I almost want to ask you, Kim, how important is, as pointed, I'm always coming fresh, but most brothers can't, get a gold suit and great hair. How important is presentation to you when you're, of course, first interacting with a man?
First impressions mean everything, I think. You decide within 30 seconds if it's somebody you want to see again.
Yeah.
And especially us queens that were there, we made an effort, and that there's thousands of people, tens of thousands of people that are going to see the show. Yeah. If you've done your research or you've ever seen the show, why would you want that to be the impression that you leave with people?
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
I was kind of at a loss, but at least 3 of them had teeth. So, that was good.
Kim, you got to do stand-up. Do you do stand-up?
I do not. But
yeah, you got jokes. Because I guess for those that don't remember, she's referencing, we ended out with a bang. And I remember, Kim, you asked Kim, you were like, was this staged? And I was like, Kim, no. And I swear to you, this was not staged. Okay, we're actually going to listen to a little of this. I didn't know what was going on.
When it's all that.
Well, keep the mic to chin so they can hear you because you're speaking truth.
God's plan is the plan.
Amen to that.
Right here, all day, every day.
Amen to that. Because you're a real one.
Because I'm a real one.
You're a real one.
There it go right there. Go without being saying.
Name of the game. That was the last part. Now, what would you say you like to do for fun?
What I like to do for fun, get money. Okay. That's my angle. I've been doing that since I.
How do you feel about that response, Kim? Is that a very, heartfelt? It gives you a lot of information about him, huh?
Yeah, he's trying to get money. What's he doing with that money? Because he's not spending it on clothes or dental hygiene. So,
Kim, okay, I'm gonna sponsor your stand-up.
Been a little kid. I still do it now. I'm still around. I got an article in the Facts called "Still Standing." I go to RBC. It's the place to be. We welcome you. We want to see you. If you ain't got God in your life, you need to get him in your life right now.
That's true. No, that's true.
And everything has a reason for the season. I'm glad they brought me here because I'm with a real one too.
That's right.
He must have. I don't know how I got here. I don't know. All I seen was an email or something. I thought it was a scam, but I see it's really what it's supposed to be.
See, that breaks my heart, Kim, when I thought it was a scam. Why would I didn't force anyone to be there.
You did not force anyone to be there. But honestly, when I first saw the advertisement on Facebook, I was like, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'd really like to do that, but I need to make sure it's legit. Just because there's so much stuff out there nowadays, that's not.
No.
But I went out to YouTube. I looked at the show. I saw how many subscribers you had. I got addicted to it right away. Watched like every episode.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, I need to do this. This sounds like fun, because even if I don't find a match, which, if I do, great. If I don't, I'm just going to live my life regardless.
Right.
But it was a blast. It was a good time, and I'm glad I did it. And that's why I'm back, is because
We love you, Kim. Yeah. So we're going to get down to business. I was trying to help this other queen. It looks like she's saying she's having trouble logging in. So I'm going to get a king on. He's been patient. Let me see. Norman, Envy Bird, can you hear a brother? I think he can. Come up to the camera so we can see you. I think he can hear. I think he's coming. Okay, good. Man, he's professional. He's got a headset on or something. So, Kim, we're just going to talk, okay? We have another king on. He's a real one. He's been on the show, but on the other side of the country. But we're just going to talk. And like I said, we've been sponsoring a lot. We'll see what happens. Let's get this brother going here. Mr. Norman, how you doing?
Hey, I do well, Pointer. I do well. Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you. Now, okay, you're looking like a dark-skinned king right now, but unless you were in the sun for a while, I know that is there any way we could see a little better?
Let me try.
I think you can. That's already better.
Much better.
Okay.
There you go. That's my Washington, D.C. brother right there. Norman, why don't you share with this beautiful queen and all the people watching your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do?
Greetings, Pointer. Hello, Kim.
How you doing?
There was a young lady in my 3rd grade elementary class named Kim that I had a crush on. Unfortunately, I messed that up.
It's a great name.
It is. But I'm sorry, Pointer. I think you said the name is Envy, which is shorthand for the whole name, which I'm really not a fan of. So Envy is cool with me.
Okay.
What else did you need, Pointer? I'm sorry. I tend to ramble. Go ahead.
Your age, where you're located, and what you do.
The age just hit 6'7" on March 16. Location. I recently moved a little further north. I was just a couple miles outside of Washington, D.C. I am now in Laurel, Maryland, kind of halfway between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. And coincidentally enough, about 2 miles away from Laurel Raceway. Now, I'm not a betting man. I'm not a horseman. I have friends who are, but I'm too broke to bet on horses. So that's the age, that's the location. What did I miss, Pointer?
But you hit it. What you do, if you want to share what you do.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm just an old retired dude. The last job that I had was as an OTR, truck driver, over the road. That is living in a truck for days, weeks, and sometimes months at a time. Well, needless to say, I'm too old for that now. So I do a lot of couch potato, home alone, and sometimes it's good, but really there's nothing like waking up in the morning and being able to roll over and say good morning to somebody beside your imagination. That's about it. Now, Pointer, keep me on point.
We'll keep you on point. So how about this? Share with us, what qualities are you looking for? Kim has already shared things that she's looking for in a man. What are you looking for in a beautiful woman?
Well, you hit number one. Beauty is always and frosting on the cake. Of course, you got to have some cake. You can't live on frosting all the time. But no, and actually, beyond beauty is health. I think I appreciate a healthy looking woman more than a beautiful woman. And other than that, Kim, I commend you for acknowledging that you are an intelligent individual, and fessing that up with no shame is no shame. I'm glad that you know that, and it's good that you put anyone on point to that fact, because few things are more damaging than to get in a relationship with someone who is not your mental, emotional equal, and you don't find that out till the second or third date or the second or third year of marriage. So
and that's friend. True. And I have a history of dumbing myself down for people, and it took me a long time to be like, I'm not going to dumb myself down just for the sake of having a relationship. It's not going to happen ever again. So.
It can be very damaging, because I have found myself in a very similar situation. Pointer, I think I can get this in 45 seconds or less.
That's what he said.
I'm a time it.
My man,
that's what Kim, you got your jokes.
Hold on, I'm redeeming my time now. You just burnt up 7 seconds.
Okay, I'm done.
All right. I got to go back to my father, who, when I was about 9 or 10 years old, told me I was arrogant. What kind of father says that to a 9-year-old son? Then I get into junior high school, and young junior high school girls learn this new word, conceited. Okay. everywhere you went in junior high school, everybody was any young boy who did not approach the young girl, that young boy was deemed conceited. Well, I got that tag. Then I could go on with other stories, but fast forwarding into adulthood, I found that intelligence can be very intimidating, not just in relationships, but in jobs and in social circles in general. So like you, Kim, I found myself dumbing down to avoid intimidating people. It ain't worth it. It really ain't worth it. And I find myself now, a small circle is not a bad thing if it's a quality circle.
Absolutely.
Some people
Quantity
expand
over quality all day long.
Yeah. Some people will.
Norman, you get it. You did 1 minute and 8. So you went a little over your time. I gave you extra time. So let's move it.
All right. Well, you were supposed to shut me down at 45 seconds, man.
I cut into your time. I cut into your 8 seconds. So I would give you 8 seconds back plus double. So let me go for this. What do you like to do for fun, Envy?
You know what? As a loving social person, fun for me is quality time spent with people. But again, small circle. Right now, I hate to admit being a couch potato, but when you're old and live alone, there ain't a whole heck of a lot else to do. Today was a beautiful day in the Washington, D.C. area. On beautiful days with the sun shining and temps between 65 and 75 degrees and humidity below 60%, it's a beautiful day for me. I'm into health. I like eating healthy and I like taking care of what's left of this body. So I don't know that I'd call it fun, but some nice time out in nature, whether I'm just walking or riding my bike, is healthy for me. Ain't a whole lot of fun a lot of times, but it's healthy and I enjoy being healthy and doing good stuff for myself. A woman who does not mind taking a walk through the park with me is one thing. Well,
chopping up. Envy is chopping up some.
This is
Envy, you're chopping. Maybe if you place the device down and
get around. I am right now. I just moved into this quote unquote senior citizen building, 55 and over. And it's a very nice building. And one of the things that makes it nice is this pool table that I'm sitting on right now. So while I was waiting my turn, I was seeing how long it would take me to run the table. I actually ran the table in like 5 minutes, which I thought was pretty cool.
Let me have you pause. Let me have you pause so Kim can assess what's going on. And Kim, do you have a question? Kim, do you have a question you'd like to ask this king that's essential?
I don't know if it's a question per se. I think my biggest concern is the couch potato comment, because I like to be out and about as much as I possibly can. I don't like to stay home. And I get that you were OTR for many, many years. And so just being home is a big thing for you. But I live alone. I work from home. I don't want to be home all the time.
I agree with you. And Kim, the only reason I fessed up to the couch potatoes because I got nobody. And because I wouldn't call myself intellectual, but I enjoy educational, stimulating conversation. That's hard to come by. So it's hard to find quality people just hanging out and about. But no, I do not enjoy couch potato moments. But if I had to flip a coin between couch potato and hanging out with people that I really don't like.
I get that. I get that too.
Yeah. I think that, and that does make sense when you don't want to just be out for nothing. So you want to enjoy someone's company while you're out. Like if I'm not helping real ones connect, I'm just, here at home trying to help real ones connect. But let me go for a question for both of you. And we'll start with Kim so we can hear from the queen a little more. Kim, when was your last relationship?
Oh God.
Good question.
He's gonna pop on this.
Oh.
My last actual relationship ended in 1999.
How
Do you
long
want to
did
share?
that last?
I've been married twice, and that was my second divorce. Ended in 1999.
Oh.
I've had a few lapses of judgment, situationships. I've dated a few people, but I really took the time after that to just get myself right. I went back to school. I got my career set. I took care of my kids. I took care of my mom when she was sick. And then when I look back, it was like 10 years had passed, 15 years had passed. And I just didn't really think about it. And I've dated a few people, but nothing that's just really ever been somebody that I really felt I wanted to build anything with.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, Kim, I don't know if you know how intelligent you are. You may have just created a new word, situationships.
Oh, no, I didn't create that word, but.
It wasn't a slip of the tongue. You actually meant to say situationships?
Yes.
Because if so, I'm going to copy that.
Okay, yeah, it's an actual word. It's that place it's not really a relationship, but it's somebody that you see on a regular basis, but it's not like a relationship.
Right.
I've heard of being in a situation, quote unquote, Jada Pinkett, i.e., and I know about being in relationships, but to merge those two together, I like that. So you learn something new every day. A day without learning is a wasted day.
That's true. Now, Envy, share when was your, because you didn't pop, you didn't say the word pop. We're kind of bypassing that. I'm trying to wait for this other queen, but y'all are doing a great job. We're just having a good time. So, Envy, when was your last relationship?
I don't know. Effective communication depends on a common agreement of terms. So that means we would have to agree on the term relationship. Now, that is a whole hour-long conversation by itself. So I'm going to jump in with some assumptions. Relationship to me, if we're talking, relationship to me means actually interlocking minds, good communication. Going a bit deeper, it involves interlocking souls or spirits, and then I think part 3 is sexual. So with those 3 parameters, I again not happy about it, not proud about it, but the last relationship that contained all 3 of those parameters was few nights ago in a dream.
I was going to say, if that's the parameters, then I don't think I've ever really been in a relationship.
That's
and 1999 is not a bad thing. It was good to hear you say that was a second marriage. How long did the marriage last?
The first marriage was I got married fairly young. Which is, I did not really know myself very much. And I don't want to go on and on about things. The first one lasted about 6 years. The second one only lasted a few years because it was a case of what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah, well, we none of us are psychiatrists or psychologists for the other. So 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 or 20 years. As long as you knew to get out when it was no longer beneficial to you, that's all that really matters. Anywho,
okay.
What makes me a real one? Even though you haven't asked yet, Pointer.
What makes you a real one?
Pointer slacking.
I am, having been involved in every relationship, every type of relationship that I think imaginable, with the exception of homosexual, honestly. And what's the one where family members get involved?
Oh, incest.
Incest.
Yeah.
Excluding incest and homosexuality, I believe I have experienced every relationship situation that is possible to experience. And because of that, I believe I am a real one because I have been equipped to teach a woman how she ought to be treated. And a mantra of mine is, let's get together. The best thing you will get out of our association is a relationship long lasting between us, or I will ruin you for every other man, because in me, you will see how you should be treated. And there are not enough of us who know how to do that, treat a woman the way she should be treated. So, that's why I've been in a lot of messy relationships, because
Envy was doing so good up until then.
Really?
What'd he say?
What was that? What was the first strike? What was the first strike? Come on, umpire.
Well, just
what was that strike?
Just I don't know, the attitude of it came across to me as very sexual, which there's nothing wrong with sex. We all love sex. I can turn a woman out type of thing. Is I can give a woman what she wants. It just came across to me very, I don't know,
arrogant.
A little bit arrogant. Yeah.
You've been hearing that your whole life, Envy. You've been hearing that your whole life.
Yeah, and I don't know that I put it that way. I can teach a woman what she wants. What I enjoy not teaching, but showing a woman, because I'm a lovable type guy. I like loving people. And when I say that, I'm speaking in the broad, I'm talking like in the Jesus sense. Love means doing what is in the best interest of the object, of the individual, with no concern for self-interest. So that's love to me. So I enjoy nurturing the hearts, minds, and souls of other people.
So you didn't mean it sexually. You didn't mean it sexually when you said you could, do what you got to do to please your lady.
Yeah. I forget. That's why, if this were AI conversation, then Pointer, you should have advised us early on that this call is being recorded for quality assurance purposes. That way, if I forget that I said something,
it's not recorded. It's just out on YouTube for 150,000 people to see. That's all.
And remember, Kim gave the disclaimer. Kim said she's intelligent. Kim said, she's attentive. She pays attention. She's investing the time to even participate this evening. So, but I don't know if that's something you want to pop over, Kim. Do we want to get a few more questions in?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to think of questions.
I have more questions. I was just saying, if you want, we don't have to pop yet. Our other queen, I'm not giving up on her, but I sent her the link, whatever. So, and then more kings are supposed to be on, but I don't know what, people and their words.
Their loss, not ours.
Their loss, not ours. So let's go for a question like this. Now, Kim, you spoke to children. How many children do you have?
I have 3 grown sons.
Okay.
The oldest will be 37 in a couple of weeks. The youngest is almost 30. And I have the world's most adorable 7-year-old grandson.
Oh, okay. And that's an important dynamic. So I want to switch it to Envy really quick, because grandchildren have actually led to heartbreaks on our Seasoned Soul show, because sometimes some grandparents are very heavily involved in their grandchildren's lives. And it's like, wait, do you have time to date, or are you just stuck with your grandchildren? So Envy, do you have any children?
No, that can, I'm funny, and I'm a perfectionist about the way I use the English language. So there was a child born to myself and the baby mama when we were 17 in high school. That quote unquote child is, I think, just had her 50th birthday, April 1st. Yeah, that's not a happy situation.
But
go ahead.
That is your biological child?
It is. Okay.
So you don't have any grandchildren that you are actively involved in their life?
No such obligations. That's what it boils down to, obligations. Some people do not know how to obligate their life. And I love children. Children love me. I have other people's strange children walking up to me with their arms out. So I have an affinity for children. I love children, anybody's children. So, to a child or child with.
We're losing him again.
Yeah, and a little choppy. Envy. Okay. I don't know if the connection is representing Kim's connection towards him, and it's kind of a little choppy. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a little choppy.
A little choppy.
Let's see.
Go.
Envy, I think you're back.
Yeah. So I'm in this is an apartment Wi-Fi signal, and I'm kind of in a closed room, and any extra movement is messing up the transmission. So I am sitting down now. The laptop is on a table instead of in my hand.
Move the screen down some, the laptop screen, so we can see you a little better. Yes, that's great. That's great. Perfect. Okay, man, you're looking so fresh. I'm trying to get a connection. I'm trying because the man dressed fresh. Kim, do you have an essential question you'd like to ask him?
I don't think so. I think he's a really, really nice guy. I like the way his mind works. I don't really feel like a romantic connection with him.
Okay.
But he's somebody that I probably could talk to for hours.
Okay, he definitely can talk for hours. This man is special.
I think he's super nice. It's just I'm just not feeling, and the family thing too. I don't see my grandson every day, but he does live about 2 miles away from me, so I do babysit pretty regularly. I take him to school in the mornings every other week because I work from home and I have the ability to do that. Yeah. So I'm it's not like I'm raising him, but I'm very involved in his life, and family's very important to me. And
I agree.
It's kind of a little bit of a red flag that you don't have children.
Okay. All right. So does that mean you want to pop?
Pop.
All right, she's popping. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna pop.
But he's a nice guy. I mean, I could probably talk to him for hours and hours, and it would be cool. But just not a romantic vibe.
I understand. Yeah. Now, what about the aesthetic? Is Envy someone that's your type aesthetically?
He's not bad looking. He zips up. He's not a bad looking guy.
I'll take that. Because listen, I'm old. I'm starting.
I'm old too.
Yeah.
Getting old is much better than the alternative of not. So yeah.
Right. Now let me ask Envy. Envy, is Kim someone that's your type based on what she shared aesthetically?
Kim looks healthy, and that's important to me. No, really. I got a quick story about when I was selling shoes and how a woman came in that, most people would say not attractive, but there was something about the way this woman moved. Her speech was impeccable. She had that feminine air about her. And even though facially most people would, but the aura that she gave off was just.
Are you saying my face is eh? All right.
No. I was just saying because Pointer, when we met here in the Washington, D.C. area, of course, that question will come up. And I repeatedly jumped back to the internals. And because beauty fades, I have a friend in Pennsylvania. We interact on Facebook. And I posted something about all right, before I get off track, what she responded was, no matter how good he or she looks, eventually you got to talk to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Totally agree with that.
Yeah, and nothing for some people. It's all about looks and sex and whatnot. And some guys are like, listen, just keep your mouth shut. I don't want to hear you talk. Just.
I've dated a few of those. Yes, I have. I admit it.
And I have been with some very attractive women who were like so vacuous, so empty. And
it's just stop talking, do what you need to do, and then leave, please.
Yeah, and I can't do that. I realized some decades ago that I do not know how. I was about to go into a conversation, a cerebral interaction about.
We ain't gonna go that deep on it. Envy, I actually have another queen that you're gonna talk to. Kim, I had more gentlemen lined up, but as you know, men are not doing the best, except for Envy.
Did I scare him off?
No, you didn't scare him off. No, we had a king from Denver we had other kings that were calling in. I was trying to reach out to him, but maybe technical. I don't know. And then there's a whole other sermon I could preach on people, the word or lack thereof. But there is a queen that is ready. She's been on the show before. She's fantastic. So I'm excited to have her talk to Envy. Kim, if other brothers call in, but if I'll put you back in the waiting area. And if you want to keep watching, or if you want to turn your camera off or whatever, feel free. But hopefully somebody else calls in, because you deserve a real one, Kim. And you know I believe that.
Yeah.
So Kim, you're the best. So I'll be seeing you soon, I'm hoping. But I'm glad. So technically, Envy, he gave a mini homily, but
Envy
technically
is
you are
great. He is a really, really, really great guy. I just think logistically and the fact that he's 3,000 miles away. I mean, I have no problem hopping on a plane and going wherever I want to go. But I like I said, I could talk to him for hours, but I'm just not feeling.
You want to feel the chemistry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, thank you, Kim. I appreciate you. So if another king calls in, I'm going to try to throw you back in. But if not, then we're going to talk to you again. And we might have some more fun after this looking at the Seattle. But you're the best, Kim.
All right. No worries. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, you're the best. All right. Brothers, if you're watching, call in. Be like Envy. Envy called in. He was playing pool. He was busy. But hey, so make sure, subscribe to the YouTube, hit the bell, blah, blah, blah. Arvis, are you ready? Are you ready? I think her connection may be delayed. Arvis, can you hear me?
What's your name? Point.
Arvis, Arvis.
Okay.
Don't. Okay, let's see what you got in.
I heard artist.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Arvis, are you ready? Arvis, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
There's a delay. Arvis, Arvis.
Okay. Yeah, I hear that delay, Pointer.
Okay, there's a delay. She was getting some issues getting connected, but now she's here. She's beautiful. She's ready to talk. Arvis, is there any way we could somehow, with that delay, if we can mitigate that? Do you know why there's a delay?
Boy, yeah, it's stuck. Man, that's like Antarctica frozen.
I'm trying to see if anybody? Arvis. Okay, so she's frozen. What I might do is let me tell her maybe, because it depends where you are in the house. But when you set the device down like you did, Envy, then that helps a lot. Let's see, and let me try to ask her. And try to find. But then, Envy, I want to talk to you about your experience on the show in person. What the queens that were in the lineup, were they of any? You definitely spit game. You definitely were the gentleman that you are. Did any of them catch your eye? What was that like for you?
Oddly enough, I'm remembering the one that sticks out in my mind is the young lady who was willing to bet that she would break my heart. And that really, she's the only one who stays with me. There's another one who was my physical type, but she rolled out with the guy like before we got started. But that one who, like I said, was willing to bet her paycheck that she would break my heart. That stood out. Someone like that I could have fun with. And oddly enough, if you have enough fun days, a bunch of fun days can turn into a serious relationship, even if you're not attracted.
That's true. That's why you got to be careful who you have fun with. Arvis, can you hear?
I am.
Is it moving?
Arvis. Hey, girl.
I think that's better. If you move to a place with better connection, maybe closer to your router, that can help.
And closer to some light. Honey, it looks like a horror movie. All we see is a shadow.
and be keeping sweet. Come on, you know the game. You keep it nice and sweet. Don't mention horror movies. Mention rom-com.
I'm just letting you know. Yeah, we need some light. We need some light, Miss Arvis.
Yeah, you get into it, I think. I hear you. Let's see. Arvis, can you hear us?
Don't make us fire your cinematographer now.
Yeah, well, she got it. You got the riz. Let me let you do your thing. We'll get Arvis back on in a second. So I want to confirm that I know who you're talking about. I actually just got the episode loaded up. So let's see. So I think this queen, let's make sure. This queen, no, that's not it. Oh, that's the other episode. And where are we? This one.
I'm Tijuana.
Is that who was your type?
Hey, Tijuana.
She was your type.
Is that, was that the in person?
Yes.
Oh yeah, she's the one that rolled out before we start. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, she was your type, lovely lady. Now let's fast forward. So which one was it? The second one here?
Yeah, in between the second one from the left.
Yes. You thought, okay, I think Arvis, okay, it looks like she's got better connection now. But okay, we may talk about that after MV because I love chopping it up with you. We always have a good time. But let me see if Arvis is in the house. Arvis? Arvis, are you there?
That's a little better.
It's a little better, I think. Can you turn the light on?
Yes, can you hear me?
So there's a bad delay. That's like a 10-second.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. There is a delay, Arvis. It's like 10 seconds, so this may be tougher. But if you can turn the light on, that'd be great.
Let me see if let me bring it closer.
And maybe turn it off. It sounds like you're watching from two devices. So if you turn it off on the one device, that might help with the connection. Yes, the lighting is good. That's better.
How is that for light? Is that better?
That's good. Lighting is better.
Wow, yeah, it's a serious delay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think 10 seconds, but yeah, 10 seconds sounds about right.
If we can manage that, but then I want you to, she's going to introduce herself, NV, and then you can feel free to ask questions. We'll see what we can do.
Okay. Is that better now? Is there feedback now?
Not really. Can you hear me?
Is that better?
Can you hear me?
The feed seems to be, the audio is matching up with your lips. With the video, I'm sorry.
I still think it's a delay because she's not directly responding like you are, NV.
Oh, yeah. I think that's why we were hearing the echo, because there was a second device going.
Right. Okay, Arvis, let's try this. If you can hear me, why don't you share your name?
I'm not getting any audio.
Oh, maybe that's why she had it on another device. Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Maybe. Okay, I'm trying to tell her to log out and log back in. If she can't hear, let me put it in the chat, and then we get this. We're gonna try to make it work.
Oh, this is terrible.
We're gonna try to make it work because this is beautiful, man. We got our seniors. This was supposed to be my favorite night. I love my seniors, but I'm glad Kim. See, that Seattle connection must be good. Washington area, Pacific Northwest. Okay, she's saying okay. Okay, let me do that.
Point. I'm going to go get my old man reading glasses. Be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Okay, you might get mad, but that's okay. Log out and log back in. Okay. Woo, folks, I'm still having a good time. Kim was keeping it real. Hey, you know what? Okay, y'all don't want me to keep it too real. NV is not representing in this way, and neither is Kim. They're amazing. But this is why most people don't do what Pointer does and has seniors on the platform, because technology is sometimes not their forte. And I've had the rough end of that stick going all over the country where I thought you said this address. I thought you said this. And it's like the younger folk catch it. But like I said, Kim and NV didn't have that issue. They're real ones. So I never want to make it about age or anything like that because I love them. So this ain't all me. My connection. I paid my bill. Kim paid her bill. NV paid his bill. That's the bottom line. Okay, NV. Okay, while I'm waiting for Arvis to come back in, let's talk about
it hasn't happened.
Your section where there was some interesting moments. This was a great episode. Okay, this was a great episode. Okay, there we go.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming, looking fresh. Step another floor for me. Yeah, that's good. To the chest. Then take a step back. Wonderful. Welcome to A Real One. Would you share with these lovely ladies your name, your age, and what you do?
Oh, well, the name is Norman Vincent Bird Jr., but please just call me Envy. Envy. That's because there is a senior and there is a junior, and the senior is. So the junior tries to. I'm sorry.
Got it. No, you're good. You're good. So that's your name. What is your age and what you do?
Oh, I got to tell my age.
You don't have to.
I can't just say old guy.
Old guy works, I guess, maybe. Okay. And what do you do?
Obvious. What do I do?
Yeah.
Retired. I've done quite a bit of stuff. Oh gosh, that's an open-ended question, man. If you ask me open-ended,
give me three. Maybe three things that you frequently do that keeps you
I want to talk about your style, Envy. I would say you dress fresh. You know how to select and do your thing. When did that style come about?
Except for those shoes, man. I got those same shoes on right now. I didn't know they came across that dirt. They were filthy dirty on screen. They don't look that bad in person.
Let me see. Oh, I see. Okay, I think. Oh, I see. Okay.
Everything about me is better in person, man. Anyway, the style. Wow, man. You know, I came from I came from a man who was very superficial. And so the exterior was everything to him. And I can only, being the student of human nature that I am, I can only guess that a lot of the style came from him because he was the type of guy for whom image was everything. Always wanted to present a good-looking family. So myself and my older sister by 2 years were always dressed up very nicely. And you know, all through elementary school, I was a cute little kid and always very well dressed. Then I got into junior high school.
I can't hear anything.
You still can't hear anything, Arvis?
No.
Can you hear me? Arvis, no, can't hear. I'm sorry, Envy, but we were getting. I thought we had a breakthrough because she was responding.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you, Arvis. I don't know what's going on.
I can't hear anything. And I don't know if that's because, let's see, I'm mirroring this through my phone. Would that have something to do with it?
Probably.
What's she dealing with, Pointer?
She's mirroring like what she sees on her phone, maybe to like her laptop. So when you mirror the microphone,
I still don't hear anything.
That's
so strange.
Try not to mirror. Oh Lord, man, y'all look. This is real one. Try not to mirror. Just go.
I'm not sure what to do.
Try not to mirror. Just go off the laptop.
Oh.
All right, Pointer. It looks like this is the first time you've dealt with this, so you can put this one in the books, so you'll know how to handle it next time.
Yeah, I'm trying to troubleshoot.
Try not to mirror. Just go off the laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that'll work. I don't know, because if she's mirroring, then that may not be essential. But if she just goes in,
well, she got it. She read the chat, and it looks like she's about to try to.
Okay, I just closed everything on the phone. I closed it all.
Can you hear me?
So there's nothing open on the phone.
Maybe.
I don't know what to do.
Log
out and log back in. Okay.
One more time, yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
That could help. Sometimes that helps. Y'all know real ones. I'm just trying to get Envy a real one. Arvis is a lovely queen. She was on the show before. I'm trying to get her a real one. Let's see what we can do to end out the night with a bang. And then I have a gentleman, Ron, who was calling in. I'm gonna put him on. Ron, if you could. Oh, Ron, he disappeared as soon as I tried to put him. I don't know if he was calling in for the lovely Kim. I don't know, but I was trying to make it happen. But yes, Arvis is a beautiful queen, so I was trying to get her to get a real one tonight. And Envy is there, ready to do his thing, ready to help a real one. So we're trying to get it loaded. Trying. Ron, okay. Let's see. Ron, do you want? Ron. You trying? I like you, Envy. You trying to help? I appreciate that. We're trying to see if we can get through. You tag Kim. Kim is in the house. I don't know if Ron wants to be.
Oh. I thought. Let's see here.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. All right. We'll give it a few more moments, folks. Well, I'm not going to hold you up all night. Okay. It looks like Arvis. Okay. Let's see. Do we have a miracle? Please, Lord. Arvis?
Still don't hear anything. I don't understand why I can't hear anything on my end. And it says that my mic is working. And
okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay.
That is so strange.
So listen, it's just such a bad delay if we do it off the phone thing. Maybe.
I can hear on the television if I put it on the television. Okay. Should I try that?
Yeah, let's
okay,
try
let
it.
me do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's try it. It might not be the too much feedback is crazy, but if we can hear it in real time, then we can kind of mitigate and regulate. So I think we might be in for a treat. I hope. But as you already see, folks, Arvis is a lovely lady. Envy, I'm sure you're interested at least trying to hear Arvis out and what she's all about. So we're getting there. We only got 30 minutes, folks. We only got 30 minutes to make it pop. Our Pointer's got to sign out at 7:30. You know he gives you a show, and especially because nobody wanted to help Pointer get Din. Please help your brother out. I'm starving. Just a little Cash App blessing wouldn't hurt. You know, PayPal is also a real thing, so why don't you donate on PayPal? Venmo is doing the do. Let's go back just a little more fun until Arvis is ready on Envy's experience in person.
Man, if you ask me,
give me three. Maybe three things that you frequently do that keeps you active, even though you're retired. What things do you do to just add value to your life?
I like staying healthy. I do some bike riding. I love nature. I do park walks.
Let me see if she's on. I think Arvis, can you hear? You're retired. What things do you do to just add value to your life? So delay. I do some bike riding. I love nature. I do park walks. That's a bad one. I think Arvis, can you hear?
Yes.
It's a crazy delay, but Arvis, let's do this. Share your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do.
Yes.
It's a crazy delay, but Arvis, let's do this. Share your name, your age, where you're located, and what you do.
My name is Arvis Redding. I'm 61. And I am in Reisterstown, Maryland.
Oh, get out.
And
Reisterstown. Oh, let me type this.
I'm a foot care specialist. I do nails, but my specialty is in diabetic foot care.
What do you like to do for fun?
I am a foot care specialist. I do nails, but my specialty is in diabetic.
What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the movies. I like to garden. I enjoy most genre of music. So going to concerts is always nice. I like to cook. I love to cook.
Wonderful. Now, how about, it looks like your king is also in Maryland. He's in Reisterstown, Maryland, about 20 miles from Laurel. How does that sound better? I remember before you didn't want to do too much long distance. How does that work for you? It looks like your king is also in Maryland. He's in Reisterstown.
No, he's in Laurel. It looks like he's in Laurel.
Yeah, you mixed it up. You mixed it up, Pointer. You said I'm in Reisterstown and she's in Laurel.
Laurel is good.
Okay. I love it. All right. Now, what would you say is some things you like to do for fun, Arvis?
You mixed it up, Pointer. You said I'm in Reisterstown and she's in Laurel.
Okay. I love it. All right. Now, what would you say is some things you like to do for fun, Arvis?
I guess going out to dinner, going to the movies. I do like to listen to live music. I enjoy festivals, especially now that the weather is getting nice. Things like that.
What are some things that make you pop the balloon? Some red flags.
I enjoy camping. I'm a camper. I'm a glamper. I should say that. I'm not one for sleeping on the ground. But
okay.
A red flag for me. what would I guess something that would make me pop a balloon would be lots of profanity, smoking, that kind of thing. Heavy drinking.
Do you do any of those things, Envy?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. Okay. Envy, adjust your screen a little so we can see your face more, because I'm about to have you talk to Arvis so she can just kind of listen in. Envy, I want you to share again where you're located. Obviously, I know you said you've had them all kind of, but I love you. Stress your love for Black queens. Stress that the kind of man you are, but don't go on too long. I'm gonna time you, my brother, because we gonna start to wrap it up in like 20 minutes. So tell her, introduce yourself.
Hey, Arvis, there's a delay, so you're going to hear me about 7 seconds after I say this. Yeah, I'm 67. I've done pretty much every type of desk jockey job that you can mention, and that got kind of old for me, and I started driving trucks across the country, and that got kind of very lonely. And because I'm the type of personality I have, there are too many problems in that interstate trucking thing. So I had to get out of that. So now I'm just a retired old dude who really enjoys good people, good conversation, and things like this. I could do this every day, probably for a couple of hours a day. Yeah, and I like, it sounds like we have some things in common. You like nature. I also do not put me on the ground, and don't just. I need some cushion. I need nice thick blanket, and yeah. And matter of fact, I just hung out at Haynes Point. If you're in Rice, you may know Haynes Point. I'm going to pause and nod your head if you know Haynes Point.
Well, it's a 7-second delay. You gotta wait 7 seconds to see.
Yeah.
She's nodded the head.
I do.
Okay. Yeah, it's one of my favorite spots.
Yes, I do. I've heard of it. I've heard of Haynes Point.
Okay. Yeah, it's right across the water. It's a man-made peninsula in between National Airport and the DC waterfront. It's a beautiful place. As a matter of fact, during the Cherry Blossom Festival, there are a lot of cherry blossom trees at Haynes.
Just 1 second.
Go ahead.
1 second.
Okay. 1001. Okay, time's up.
All right. And we got the jokes. I'm trying to see if she's going to do something that could solve this dilemma. This delay is, but it's interesting, and it's still. I'm glad that we're still going through it.
I've heard of it. I've heard of Haynes Point.
Yeah. So, yeah, Haynes Point, because about a week and a half ago, I was actually down there with a female friend, and I was not prepared. And we ended up on a kind of damp ground with only a sheet between us and a very thin thread couch sheet. So, yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Arvis, how does that sound to you? What Envy just shared? Y'all going out Haynes Point, having a good time, connecting. How does that sound to you?
I had to go and get the remote control. Commercial came on and I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, so now there's more of a delay. Oh boy. Okay, well that makes it even extra difficult now, because now she's really not in real time. Now it's probably a 40-second delay. Let's see. Well that's not going to work. So, oh Lord. Let me. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna call Arvis. I'm gonna see if we can make something work. Give me a second. So Envy, you're staying on. I'm gonna remove her. Let me see if I can do something kind of crazy. You said Envy this first time, so I got to try to troubleshoot here.
But I like the way.
Okay, this is Pointer. Can you hear me? But it's funny. I can see you to the side as if you're in real time.
Yeah. That's how it is on my end with the computer. But on the TV screen, there's a delay.
I just came up with a solution. Thank you, Jesus. Look at that. Hallelujah.
That's why I had to get in, because the commercial came on and I had to get out of the commercial.
Okay, so let me
see. Creativity. Here's some more creativity, Pointer. Put us on a 3-way call. Bring
We
me
on the
up.
three-way call. Envy, Arvis, can you hear Envy?
I can.
Okay, well, we're good then. So let's move forward. So Arvis, did you hear what he said about Haynes Point and all those good things?
I did, and he got stuck with a sheet. That's kind of
Right.
That's not
right.
good. Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to talk about then is how important is, because I remember, Arvis, you expressed before when you were on the show, long distance, and now that he's in your state, is that a positive to you? Would that lead to maybe more of a reason to connect?
That would be more of a reason, I think. I think that would be one, plus.
Yeah. Now I want to ask, did I ask you about things that would make you pop the balloon? I can't remember with the delay.
Yes, and I was saying profanity.
Yes. And he said he didn't do those things, smoking, drinking.
Heavy drinking.
Okay.
I also like somebody who, I guess, we have similar interests. I think it's important to have different interests from one another on a certain level, because I'm always open to learn something new, to learn new things, and then to also share and teach things that I know that my partner may not. So that's important to me, to be able to have that kind of flexibility.
Yeah. Let's try this really quick, Arvis. Can you mute your TV now that you can hear me?
Yes, I can.
Let's see if that helps. Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, there's still feedback. Is your computer, mute your computer maybe? No, but then you wouldn't be able to hear anything.
You know what? I think that the issue with my phone, it might be my speakers.
Ooh.
Yeah, because we're getting that reverb, like two electronic devices feeding on each other. It's like if
I changed the position of my phone and it's gone away.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Let's keep rolling. So in terms of, Arvis, I asked Envy and he gave a unique answer. I might ask him to give the Cliff Notes 5-second answer, but I want you to answer. When was your last relationship?
Oh, my last relationship, it was before COVID.
Okay. Is there a reason why that relationship ended in particular, or was it just going separate ways?
The gentleman that I was dating.
That connection. I can still hear you, Arvis, but the connection went out.
My computer just died.
The computer died?
Oh, God.
Oh, man. I don't know if Envy, her computer died. I don't know if it's in the... I just want this connection to be in the cards, man. This is not working out.
Wait a minute. Oh, it looks like she might be coming back.
It's still a good time. At least y'all got to see each other. He was typing his whole life story in the chat. Now his connection went out.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay.
Oh, Envy. Okay, no, your camera went off. Okay, there you go. Oh,
yeah, I'm over here playing.
I can't have two black people leave me at one time. I'm a start.
I'm digging for my plug for my phone. For my computer. I should have plugged it up immediately.
Yeah, I'm wondering, why wasn't it working on your phone, Arvis? Is there a reason why?
Well, it kept saying that it was saying that the particular app was not able to get past my security for the microphone and the camera, and to go back in and to open it up, and I did, and it still wouldn't let me in. It still wouldn't allow the microphone to sync up. It was trying to sync, and then it just would boot back out. It wouldn't connect.
Okay. All right.
And I looked at it multiple times. I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I know the first time that I was on, I had no problem.
It was perfect. That's what I don't understand, because you were on when we were first starting to do these live shows, and it was just perfect. You even talked to a few gentlemen, but it was, yeah. Well, if your laptop's getting back on, then that'll be great, because we're nearing the end point of our live experience. But Envy's still here. I mean, he was talking to you nice. So we'll see if we can get something going. Okay. Yeah, but I'm liking. I think when we came in person, we didn't reach out to you quite yet. But then when we connected, I was like, dang, okay, if I can find a Maryland King for Arvis, then that could make the world a better place. So we'll see if we can get it connected. I don't know if Envy, can you hear this phone call? Can you hear this?
I can hear her. When you've got it closer to the mic. Yeah, I can hear her.
Okay. I don't know if if Arvis can hear your response because I want to ask you a question. But let's. Oh, you can hear Envy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's go for this. I'll start with Envy. Envy, spiritually or religious wise, because that's a deal breaking question. Where are you? Religious, spiritual? How does that work?
Wow. Pointer. Born again and spirit filled. That's the bottom line. Had been when the movie The Exorcist came out in 1973. Myself, my sister, and a couple of neighbor girls went to see it, and scared the bejeebers out of all of us. Me and my sister stayed up most of the night, and I told myself, that was a Saturday night we went to see that movie, and I told myself and my sister, I'm going to church tomorrow, and I'm getting baptized. So yeah, the Exorcist got me to Jesus. And but yeah, when I say born again, spirit filled, I mean on the deepest level. So much so that I have been put out of more than one church because I prayed for people without permission from the pastor. So that's me spiritually.
Okay. Let me check in with Arvis because since y'all are in the same area, not too far from each other, I would love to see y'all connect. And then if y'all actually do connect, that's when I'm gonna stop getting ripped off by people and sending them money too soon. So then that's when I would try to help sponsor. But Arvis, where are you religious wise, spiritually? Where are you?
I'm very spiritual. I can't say that I'm a religious person in the traditional sense. But I was raised in church, and I believe prayer. My faith is very, very, very strong, very strong. I go to church. I'm not going to say every Sunday, but out of a month, 3 Sundays I'm in church for the most part.
Hey,
Envy, Envy wants to respond.
I want to jump in here because Arvis, even though I was born again spirit filled, I have a wealth of worldly experience, and God has granted me the unique ability to be able to relate to all people. This is not original, but when I read it on Facebook so many years ago, I could relate. A young lady typed that I am too I'm too Christian for my worldly friends, and I'm too worldly for my Christian friends. And Paul wrote somewhere in Romans, I think, I am become all things to all men that I might win souls to Christ. That's a lot of words to say this, honey. I have ministered the love of God in homeless shelters and in jail cells. Yeah, I've been residents of both of those. And I have prayed for people in church. So I can swing in all of those circles with no judgment whatsoever. So don't feel like just because that's my confession. No, as a matter of fact, I enjoy interacting with folk who don't think like I think. That's what makes the world go round for us mature people. We actually enjoy opposing viewpoints. So we always get to learn things that we need to know that we don't think we need to know by interacting with people from different viewpoints. So yeah, that's just me. I can enjoy being in a room with some other Christian folk.
Oh, I can hear on the computer now.
Oh, you can hear?
Yeah, isn't that great?
You know what, Pointer? That happened when you put your phone down. So, Pointer, it may have been your fault all along.
Well, I wasn't using it.
We're not gonna throw him under the bus.
Throw me under if this is going to lead to a real one connection. So, Arvis, did you hear what Envy was saying?
I did hear. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
And that's great. My background is I was brought up AME, and so through my pursuit spiritually as an adult, I studied metaphysics for 10 years. So I have a very extensive background spiritually. So that's why I say that I'm not religious in the traditional sense. Yeah. But I am ordained interfaith. And so I did study Islam, Christian mysticism, Judaism, the whole ball of wax. So I'm, pretty well versed on quite a few things, but I tend to spiritually relate the common thread that runs through all faiths. So
How does that work for you, Envy?
She's hungry for knowledge. That's a good thing. Some of those quote unquote religions are they don't jibe with quote unquote Christianity. But again, I enjoy the exchange of ideas.
That's something you could talk about further, maybe on a first date.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. But I do see that could be some possible disconnect, because if you are born again, spirit filled, as Jesus said, if he's the way, the truth, and the life, he's not really the man of the interfaith ambassador. So then, if that's Arvis's position, then I don't know if that would...
actually, he is, because he asks us to speak to the foreigner. Oh yes.
Oh, of course. You speak to him. Of course, you speak to him. But if he spoke on hell more than he did heaven. So not everybody's going to. Anyway, I won't start preaching. I got you. I've done my studies as well. But hallelujah. But that's why I love Real One Connections. And I'm just the host. But if I got to represent Jesus, I got to represent. So at any rate, let's then get a little spicier, which can actually be more divisive nowadays, unless y'all are in agreement with this. Politics. I'll start with Arvis. Arvis, are you a political person?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Would you want a partner that is aligned with you politically, or are you open to dating someone of a differing political view?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Hey, Pointer, this may be the point you were getting at. I can't hang with a MAGA. That Make America Great Again. Yeah. Other than that, and I'm not political. Because I'm not.
I highly
that's
doubt
the bedrock. I think that's the bedrock of your values in some instances. And I am a conservative liberal. I'm very traditional, I think, in my thoughts on certain things, but I am definitely a liberal. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah,
so no MAGA. You're not doing backflips for the company. Okay. So Envy, I think that's good for you.
Yeah, I mean, there are some black folk who claim to be MAGA, so
this is America. Well, I won't start preaching again. I got my sermons, but anyway, we'll keep that for another special. Envy, where would you take this queen on a first date?
Reisterstown is off 695. Like I said, as a truck driver, I kind of know this stuff. So I think with that kind of distance, it'd be good. Where would I take her? Arvis, I think I know the DC area, the Baltimore area. I don't know a lot of places in the Baltimore area that I would think about taking a woman for a date. So I'm closer to DC. For Arvis, I think a good first date would be Haynes Point for a few, maybe 20, 30, 40 minutes. Then jump on this little boat that's called a jitney that will transport you 100 yards across the Potomac River from Haynes Point over to the wharf. So, I'm sorry, I'm getting long-winded. I think I would take Arvis down to Haynes Point. We'd hang out down there. Then we jump on the jitney, the little boat thing that would take us over to the wharf. Washington, D.C. wharf is a big deal now.
How does that sound to you, Arvis? Did it freeze up? We were doing so good.
That sounds nice.
Okay. Sounds nice. Okay. Let me go for an essential then. Arvis,
did it freeze up?
I think it might be back now. It might be a little delay. Maybe.
Yeah, the video is freezing.
Arvis, we have about 7 minutes left before we establish this, and then I got to sign out. Do you have an essential question you want to ask NV?
I really can't think of anything off the top of my my head.
Well, that's.
And
I
do
don't
you have
know
a question for her?
I don't know how
Is that
far
what you
back.
are?
If you can go back in the chats, Arvis,
Yeah.
I sent my email address. So if anything comes to mind, send me an email.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely, y'all can definitely communicate via email. But I want to see, Envy, do you have a question for her in this setting right now?
Yeah, or text message. I could send you my phone number and get a text message. Arvis, there she goes again.
We were doing so good. Envy, I listened to you. I turned my phone off. I was doing what you told me, man. Oh, now she. Okay, you're back. Arvis, are you back?
Yeah.
It's back and forth. It's back.
Okay.
And forth.
Something about that Laurel connection. No, Envy's in Laurel, the Reisterstown.
I'm in Laurel. It's the Reisterstown because there's a lot. Yeah, and I learned a while ago that when a lot of people are doing a lot of stuff, the air space is kind of limited.
Yeah.
So you're up there in Reisterstown, and evidently a lot of stuff going on in the atmosphere up there.
Envy, do you have a question for Arvis, an essential?
Oh,
it gets congested. Is that what happens?
Yeah, a lot of Wi-Fi traffic going on, bouncing all of those atoms and whatnot bouncing into each other. Arvis, I don't know if you heard Pointer, but he asked about an essential question that I may have for you, and I'm like you, I can't really think of anything.
If not, I can do my job and ask a final question for the second penultimate question. I'll start with you, Envy, since your connection has been pretty solid now for the past hour, so I appreciate you. Is Arvis, based on what you've heard, you've had some interaction with her, is she someone that's your type?
I think we could hang out 2 or 3 or 4 times, and there she goes again. And enjoying some conversation and getting to know each other better. So yeah, we could hang out for 3 or 4 dates and get to know each other. I don't know.
The connection would definitely be better in person, for sure.
Yeah, but
if we can get Arvis to, I heard her. Arvis? I thought I heard. Okay. If she can get back on, I just want to ask that. Okay.
I'm here.
Arvis, can you hear me? Okay. Oh, maybe. Arvis, is Envy someone that's your type? I might have to do the call real quick. I don't know if she's on her phone or she might be on the phone. Okay. All right. It's chopping.
I don't
know. See if I call, it'll probably mess up. Let me try one more time. It won't even let me call her. The connection is
what?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let me see. What? Arvis, can you hear me?
I can.
So it seems like the delay. Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Let's. Well, I know you can hear me. You can hear me on the phone, right? But that's super live. There's a delay on the
yes.
Great. So let me do this. Okay, let me do this. Okay, Arvis, is Envy someone that's your type based on what you've seen and what you've heard? There's a delay on the phone. Can you hear me?
No, I can. No, I can hear you. I think I'm a little.
No,
distracted.
I can. No, I can. I can hear you. I think about.
Can you?
That is wild.
Yeah. Wait. Yes.
Up.
Envy, you can hear?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me turn the volume up. I'm sorry.
What do you think about a video call, Pointer? If you did a video call on your phone, do you think that would work any better? And that way
I don't know.
So I can hear you, Pointer. I've just put you on speaker.
Okay. Well, let's just go for this so we can sum it up really quick. Is he someone that's your type?
I'm not quite sure. It's 6 in one hand and half a dozen in the other.
It's 6 in one.
I feel that. Do you feel
half
it would be worth? And B said it could be worth y'all meeting up for a few dates and getting to know each other. Do you think that could be the case?
And the other.
I guess that could be a possibility. I don't think that there's any harm in that.
Okay. Well, then my final question. Let me start with Envy. Envy, do you feel after you talk and get to know each other more, could it be a real one connection?
You know what, Pointer? And I've got some not issues. I got some baggage. So as far as a connection, I need some improvement on myself before I can make a real connection, because I got some trauma I got some trauma.
So do you want to go out with her?
Arvis, I'll say yes.
Okay. So since you're saying yes, that means the connection. I'm not saying marriage. I'm not saying y'all jump the broom and go to Ghana right now, but I'm just saying it could be a connection. So Arvis, for you could see yourself going out with this gentleman. Could it be a real one connection?
I think there might be a possibility.
Okay.
I don't want to say no.
All right, then I'm gonna clap it up and I'm gonna play my song.
Nice.
He is a nice gentleman.
No, I'm not going to pop the balloon.
Okay. Then we're not popping. So what that means is you two are going to connect, and then you want to put your number in the chat. NB, I can send it to Arvis, or Arvis. You know what, Arvis? I can send your number to him, so he can text you. Is that okay?
Yes, that would be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do that now.
Yes,
thank you, Arvis, for sticking it out. I don't know what's going on with the connection in Maryland in that area, but I'm glad that y'all could connect. So I just dropped it in. NV, I put that in, so you connect with Arvis.
All right, I got it. 4-5.
You're the best, Arvis. I wanted you to find a real one even months ago, so I appreciate you. And he better text you right now. He better not ghost you. All right.
I hope not. We'll see.
All right. Yeah, we'll get an update too in a few weeks. We'll see what happens.
Okay, that works.
All right. You're the best, Arvis. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you. All right.
Pointer.
Absolutely. Have a good one. All right. Bye. She's saying good night. All right.
Thank you so much for putting it.
Okay. All right. Envy, I tried, my brother. I tried to get you what you needed. So are you good?
I'm good, G. I'm good, man.
All right. Don't let me preach a little sermon. Don't let your trauma stop you from getting a real one. Of course, you want to be healed. Of course, things you want to go through, but you can still do that as we even connect. And it doesn't have to be every day y'all meet up or talk, but it's just, don't let that block your blessing. If you are a true spirit-filled, born-again believer in Christ Jesus, there's hope, and you know that.
I know that. I need a good woman to help me be the best that I can be.
Why did God put him here? The help meet. She gonna help you. Well, I don't know about I'm not volunteering Arvis and doing. Maybe she's a busy woman. Yeah. But anyway, for you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right.
All right. And
all right. Thank you, NB.
Not a problem, G. God bless.
You got your real one. Have a good night, my brother. We're gonna do a follow-up. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right, folks. We tried. We got a real one. No, I'm not gonna say we tried. It was crazy, but hey, where's my people? Yes, come on. Oh, come on. Where's my song? Yeah. Don't pop. We did it, folks. We did it. We did get a real one connection. They both said they're open, and I think that's important to just talk to each other and see what's happening. And I'm not going to send any money yet. I'm going to see if they actually connect. So thank y'all for sticking it out. You are real ones. Thank you for sticking it out and watching it. Shout out to these real ones. It was still, it kind of flew by, but I want to shout out Kim, especially Kim. I wanted another king to call out, Kim. So if we can get more kings for you, then we're going to have you back if you're free at this hour and things like that. Let me have Kim. She's still there. Kim, is this an hour of time that works for you for the most part?
Usually, yeah.
Okay, so if I can tell me really quick before I check out, what is your ideal type? And I mean in terms of personality, ethnicity, location. Tell me what is ideal for you.
Ideally, someone closer to the West Coast. Doesn't necessarily have to be in Seattle because we've seen what the pool here looks like.
Indeed.
But preferably on the West Coast. I don't want to have to fly over an ocean to get to them.
Got it.
Intelligence is big. Absolutely no MAGA. Can't do MAGA. I'm very liberal, very progressive. No smoking. And, like I said before, somebody who kind of has their stuff together, because I have my stuff together and I just want somebody that's going to kind of be on that same level.
You sure do. Yeah. And I do have to ask just blatantly, do you have a preference for ethnicity or are you open to? Any flavor of the rainbow.
I have dated the rainbow, so I'm completely open in that regard. Age, close to my age would be good. A little bit younger, maybe 10 years.
Okay.
But no more than that.
Okay. We got you. Okay.
And height doesn't matter because I'm tiny. I love me a short king.
Okay. All right. We got you, Kim. I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna get you a real one. When I put my my hat on for Real One Connecting, I've had a few successful ones, and people will see those connection check-ins too. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much, Kim. I hope you have a wonderful night.
Always good to see you, Pointer.
Again, yeah. And if we may not come back to Seattle, but if we do something crazy in LA, a short king special, a short queen senior special, then you're there. Even if we got to help sponsor the trip.
I have no problem flying to LA if you want to hook me up for anything down there.
Yeah, because we get it's normally Anyway, well, we're gonna talk to you, Kim. You're the best.
Yeah, you know how to get a hold of me.
Yes, thank you, Kim. We appreciate you.
All right, bye, Pointer.
Have a good night. Thank you so much. All right, folks. I gotta head out, but I love my real ones. I love everyone that was on this evening. I love y'all for watching. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. I still need something for dinner. I'm about to head out, and I'm begging you, please send something so Pointer can get something to eat. And even that's on Venmo, or if that's on PayPal. Pointer loves you regardless. And even those of you that just stuck it out and watched, even with some of the connection woes, they still are, I'm sure Envy might, slide in her text DMs, send a little message, and we'll see what happens. We'll catch you on the next episode of your favorite show. We got a great seniors episode coming up tomorrow. Thank you so much. And keep doing what you do. Pointer loves you. Most importantly, Jesus loves you. And we'll catch you on the next episode of A Real One, Real Time. Thank you. Thank you.
Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop the balloon. Don't pop